Hey everyone, happy Thursday. I hope your week is going well. We just got home from the playground because it's super duper nice out. A little windy, but really nice. Fall day. And I felt like the kids and myself needed to get outside and play a little bit. But now we're home, the baby's napping. You got to do a video too? Let's see. You gonna do one? Oh, she's doing a video too. And as you can see, I started to take something out of the box from IKEA to build and then immediately regretted it, and now I don't feel like doing it. But I wanted to pop on here and share a little story because I got a new desk, and this desk is really important to me, and it has nothing to do with like the desk itself, but kind of what it symbolizes. So here's a picture of my desk in my bedroom, which I'm actually pretty excited about. Simple. I'm gonna, zhuzh up the area and make it feel really warm and inviting and inspire my creativity. But why this desk is so important to me is because it's mine, in my space, right? Yes, it's in my bedroom, but I've created a space now in my bedroom for me. And again, why is this important? You might be wanting to start something. You might have a business, you might not. There might be something you're waiting to do because you feel like things have to be perfect, right? Or, oh my gosh, how could I ever get out there and do a video when like what's happening around me doesn't look a certain way? Or I don't have this pretty office space, it's not Instagram worthy, all those things. I want to let you know, when I started my business and started this journey myself, my desk was a corner of my dining room table, okay, in our old house that we lived in. I didn't have any other space that was for me. So it was a corner of my dining room table. And quite often I had my daughter, who was 2 at the time, up there next to me with her paint or her I bought her one of those like Leapfrog laptops. And I didn't have my own space. Okay, I was constantly trying to entertain her too, and I had this little square space on the dining room table, but you know what? I did it anyways. I started anyways. I was going through my coaching certification course. Simultaneously, I started my business because I was like, well, I'm not going to wait. Here I am. I have the power to help people and to help myself and help my family by starting this business after I hadn't been working outside of the home and outside of taking care of my daughter for 2 years. So when I started my coaching certification course, I'm like, well, naturally I have to start my business at the same time because I'm kind of the type of person, once I get an idea in my head, I run with it, even though I'm scared and have no idea what I'm doing. So when I started my business, I had no idea what I was doing. None, not even a little bit. And I invested in a coach, like a group program, very quickly without really having any idea what I was doing, and borrowed $5,000 from my parents to do so. Okay? I had no idea what I was doing. I knew that it felt right, and that felt like the next right step. So, desk was my dining room table. Then we made the decision to move in with my parents for a multitude of reasons, but then I even had less space to myself when we moved in with my parents. And you would often have seen me like doing videos and stuff from my car, my mobile office, because that was the space that I had to myself. Then it was a folding table in my parents' living room. Like legit folding table in the living room, right next to the TV, right next to the couch. That I obviously did not have privacy until everyone went to bed. And I still did videos. I still made it work. I still worked on my business. I was still working with clients. I was still making things happen, even though it was far from ideal and far from perfect. I had none of my own space. I didn't have an office. I didn't have anything, any space to really call my own. But I did it anyways. I didn't keep waiting, right? You can keep waiting until the time feels right, until things feel perfect, until you lose the weight. Like I spent most of my life waiting. I love that. Waiting to do things till I lost the weight. And why? Why? Let's stop doing that. And waiting for the right time and waiting to have the money and waiting for the kids to get older. All of these things that we can be waiting for to start when really we can just start right now. Just start right now. So I went from that folding table to then we moved into this house, and there was a little space down in the basement. I put a desk there, but it's really dark. Not where I actually enjoy spending my time, not where I feel creative. Still didn't feel like it was my own space. And now with some transitions happening in my personal life, in my home life, I don't really want, to use the basement as my own. So I've made space in my bedroom, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yes, it's in my bedroom, and some people will say, like, oh, it's not ideal to have your office in your bedroom, and I get that, but for me, this is like everything. Everything. I have my own space. I have my own desk that I bought, and I picked out because I liked it, And it's still not ideal. It's still not my, my dream office would be, this really big room, surrounded by windows, right? So in the summer, I can open the windows and let the breeze in, and lots and lots of natural light. Thank you. And a space really just for my own. My Zen den, office, creative space, all of the things. That is my dream and my goal and my desire. Am I there yet? Nope, I'm not. Right now I have a desk in my bedroom, and I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited about it because it's one step closer. It's one step closer. I'm not letting my circumstances, my surroundings, my situation, anything I have going on in my life stop me from taking action that's in alignment with my desires. And I desire that office someday. And I desire to make as much impact as I can. And I desire to help as many women as I can. And I desire to grow my business as big as I can. And I desire to make as much money as I can. And I need to make sure my actions are in alignment with those desires. And getting this desk, making this space in my room just for me, is a way I'm acting in alignment with my desires, because I knew I needed this. I know I needed this. To not always be at my kitchen table, or to feel like I'm constantly not like I have a crazy setup, but I have my light and all that stuff. Okay. And be careful, don't get that stuck in your eye. And I was constantly taking my computer, my lights, and everything up and down, and taking the folding table in the living room up and down, which got so annoying. So annoying. I would actually not do things if my table was down and it meant I had to set it all up again. Shitty. So the fact that I have this here in my room now means so much to me. So if there's something that you want to do and you're waiting to do because it doesn't feel like the perfect time, or you don't feel like your circumstances are perfect, or that you have enough money, enough time, all of the things, if it's something you truly desire, if it's something that you feel deep inside that you know you are not going to be fulfilled unless you're doing it, take the right next step, right? You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to go from corner of your dining room table desk to the dream office, right? There's a lot that can happen in between, and it's all part of the journey. And it's all worth celebrating, and it's all worth, it's all worth it. It's all worth it. Everything that happens in between. So don't wait for things to be perfect, and don't compare yourself. I know we get caught in that comparison trap really easily, and it's really easy to look at somebody who maybe 10 years in, right? They might be 10 years into their business and everything seems perfect. And then you're like, well, gosh, I just have a corner of my dining room table. This doesn't look good. Doesn't matter. Just start. I love it.
Because my phone is closed.
Your phone is closed?
Mm-hmm. Can I use one of these?
Sure. You want to put it together for me?
I can't do that.
You can't? IKEA furniture, it's so much fun. Not really. I'm actually glad that this desk, I went to IKEA to get a desk, and when I saw it, I was like, ooh, that looked too big, and I'm actually glad because I know it would have been a pain to put together, and the desk I got was literally screw 4 legs into the tabletop, and it's perfect. But I got this little drawer thing that I have to put together, and I really don't want to, so yeah, anyone want to do it for me? Anyway, I'm going to leave you with that, and maybe we will tackle this IKEA drawer thing. Maybe she'll help me while the baby's sleeping. We shall find out. But remember, just do it. Just start. Done is better than perfect. trust that everything you're doing is exactly the right thing that you need to be doing. Celebrate every step of the way. Every step of the way, every little thing, celebrate it. Acknowledge how far you've come. Me right now looking at this desk, I can acknowledge how far I've come in the past, 6 months even, but like 2 years, 2.5 years since I started my business. All right, and I'm celebrating it and I'm excited, even if it's not the ultimate goal. Okay, so just remember that. All right, I'm gonna let you go. We're gonna try to put this together. Remember, you're beautiful, you're worthy, and you're so much more than enough. I'll be seeing you soon. Bye.